Tuning in to the Val Val Show, where conversation is art. Conversation is art. Conversation is art. You should chime in. Ain't no telling what to spark on the Val Val Show. Ain't no telling the Val Val Show. You know, ain't no telling where we go on the Val Val Show. Ain't no ceiling, cause the art of conversation is the flow. It's that creativity available when we speak, available in our homes, available in the streets. We just trying to get it sparking and take it a little deeper. Keep it casual while fireside chatting with our people. Yeah, we take it a little deeper. It get hot when we fireside chatting with our people. Cause conversation is art. Conversation is art. You should chime in. Ain't no telling what'll spark on the Val Val. The Val Val Show. The Val Val Show.
What's up, good people? What's up, good people? Good evening. Good evening. Who was doing all that screaming back there? Oh my goodness.
That's how I'm
Hello,
feeling
everyone.
tonight.
Do what?
That's how I'm feeling tonight.
I hear you. Your screen is frozen.
Huh?
Yes. But ladies and gentlemen, good evening. We are so glad that you have tuned in with us tonight. And you know what it is. You know what it is. It is the Val and Val Show. Conversation is what? Art. Conversation is art. Yeah. Valerie, I'm not sure why your screen is frozen.
I don't know. I'm not frozen to me, so I don't know what's going on. I'm moving on
Now
my
you
side.
are. Now you're moving. There you are.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Valerie.
Hey y'all, we're gonna get through it. I don't know what's going on. I know this technology.
Yes, we're gonna get through it.
It's been a stressful week.
Yeah, we hope everybody's had a great day. My week hasn't been so stressful, Valerie. Why are you so stressed? Well, I understand you had a car accident.
Yeah, not I, but my son did. Thank God he's not hurt. So yeah,
he's doing well. He's not injured on that matter, but the car accident. So keep the family in prayer, y'all. But listen, check this out. Today was a wonderful day. It rained early, from what I understand, but it tapered off, and we had a beautiful sunrise or sunset, and everything was just on point. So we want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. We have a dynamic artist on tonight.
Yes.
Actress, comedian, all kinds of, just a businesswoman. I mean, she's killing the game, folks, right here in the Birmingham area. And she's going beyond because she has wheels that will take her everywhere. What's up, my boy Floyd? See you popping in. La Cherie, babe, thanks for joining us always, sharing your support. So, ladies and gentlemen, conversation is art. We are now 1 year old, and we have been doing a lot of interviews. We have had a lot of dynamic guests, but tonight we have a guest that is from Birmingham, or at least since I've known her, she's been in Birmingham. And she is, hey, Val, I don't know where she's real. She didn't tell us, did she? She probably just rolled in on she rolled in on a bus. She said, I'm here. Chicken. So y'all probably know who I'm talking about. She loves to show her plate of chicken that's already eaten. So anyway, without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, we want to again thank you for joining Conversation is Art. Our platform is growing. Valerie has done a phenomenal job in getting us on a new platform. Not to take anything away from Lonnie, but we just upped our game a little bit. And we have Conversation is Art just going all over the world. So we're thankful for that. We're thankful for the blessing of the Lord giving us that piece of intel that Valerie possesses. So we all work together. And what are you laughing at, girl? And,
I'm just laughing at you.
Yeah, I mean, really, it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't have done it because I don't have the acumen to do it. I just don't have the patience to sit down and figure that stuff out. I run my mouth. That's what I do. I talk. And so as long as we all stay in our lane, we in good shape.
Work together. That's right.
You know?
That's right.
Yeah. So it's all good. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, put your hands together. Put your hands together. Put your hands together, because we have coming to the stage tonight is comedian Joy. What's up, girl?
What's up, my peoples? How's everybody doing?
It's all good.
Good. Doing good.
The queen of clean comedy, it says.
And I'm chicken free tonight, but I ain't looking free.
You ain't looking free. Hey,
Nah.
hey, it is what it is, right?
Hey, it's after 5, so when the sun
right.
chicken.
But you know it's 5 o'clock somewhere every hour. So
exactly,
I'm right there with you. So, ladies and gentlemen,
just doing the work of the Lord. You know, I believe in keeping the scripture. I know all the scriptures about drinking, so you know I'm doing the first miracle, turn this water into wine. And as often as I drink it, I say, "Thank you, Jesus." So,
all right now, okay. Well, hey, glory, hallelujah.
Yes, and lay my burdens down now. Fun. Come on, Val, you gotta raise your glass too now.
Well, look, I told them I got the equivalent to red Kool-Aid.
Come on, Valerie. I ain't gonna tell y'all what's in my cup. This ain't none of your business what's in my cup. But it's just water, y'all. Just water. Looking at my line brothers are looking, understand what I mean by just water.
Hey, we gonna turn that into wine, my brother.
I'm telling you, so Joy, what's been happening? Look, I was researching you. Of course, I heard about you prior to COVID shutting everything down. It was getting ready to come on your little bus ride, but
no, hold on. Back up.
No, I ain't talking about you. Stop talking. I ain't interrupt you. Shut down. Anywho, because I already know what you're gonna say. He'll be all right. It's part of my vernacular. He'll be over. Anyway, I do have that on my list to do, but as I was researching you, I was like, look, food, travel, and comedy. That's your 3 great passions I see. Hey, I like food too. Southern girls. I like me some grease in it sometime too. You know, I try to eat healthy, but I need some grease sometimes. Some oxtail, some ham.
Yes, all of that.
Yeah.
So let's just tell us a little bit about you. Tell us who you are, because I like for our guests to tell our audience who they are. I don't want to sit here and read your bio and all that stuff. You can tell people who you are.
I like when people read that, you know, because it makes me feel like I'm dead. I ain't dead. I'm still here.
And she's a fool, y'all.
So, Dalton, I'm actually from Mobile. I grew up in Mobile, Alabama. And
get out of here.
I moved to Birmingham in 92.
Wait a minute, Joy. Wait a minute. The beat of the Bay.
That's right.
The beat of the Bay.
I'm from Atmore. That's why I know that.
Wow. Exactly. I was in Mobile yesterday.
Okay. Yeah, I gotta go down and see my folks. I think in 2 weeks. But yeah, that's my hometown, Alabama girl. Just been here all my life. So I love eating, and so it was crazy because one of the pastimes me and my mom like to do was watch the Food Network. I can only watch like 2 shows because the greedy in me kicks in. She up here looking at all these ingredients because she like to cook, I like to eat. And I just often wonder, well, how would the Food Network find me? But I never knew that you can put your own stuff on TV. And what I've learned in life, if you have enough money, you can do whatever you want to do.
Whatever you want to do.
You can't buy good health, but you can buy you some health if you have enough money. But pretty much you have money and do whatever you want to do. And so I have the TV show. Right. So I have the TV show because I had a passion for our local restaurant community. Because here in Birmingham, we just talked about the 1 or 2 people that always got the accolades. Well, I'm like, what about the restaurant with the raggedy screen door? We don't, I don't say enough about them, but their food is amazing. What about the new person who it finally took everything they had to get open, but nobody's talking about them? I said, if I can start talking about them, then I feel like I'm making a difference. And so fast forward, the TV show was amazing. Then the bus tours came along, and I didn't even see that. That was amazing. And 2004 is when I actually started doing comedy because people kept saying I was funny. And I'm like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just telling you what I'm really thinking. So, so that kind of, spiraled off. So I never, and so let me backtrack a little bit. So what was funny, so when I moved here in 92, I was a member of, hey, La Cherie. So I was a member of church. And at that time I was like asking God, where should I go to church? you have to be concerned if you're gonna go to a mega church because I'm a little country girl. And so, the pastor said, no, God told me, he was like, the pastor's gonna know you and everybody else. I never knew what that meant. I was just like, cool, God said go to this church. And so now, fast forward 20-some years later, I'm like, oh, so this what you be and everybody gonna know me. So it is weird. So we get in COVID, we wearing masks. I'm out because I do this commercial for Jake's, and people are like, ain't you that lady eating chicken on TV? Yeah, that's me. I start talking, they're like, oh, I know your voice. You're that lady eating that chicken. That's me. So, so that's a short version. And I love what I do. I love telling people about great places to eat, promoting, our people that's making spirits out here. I love good people like Belton, hearing him on the radio and stuff, got that good voice. I'm going to tell you this. Look, since La Sharita chimed in, I will argue with Belton every single day. I would just say stuff to get on his nerve just to hear him talk. Okay? You hear that sexy voice? Ain't no way he going to be mad. Be like, oh, sit yourself down, girl. You know that's how I sound. Put it to me no more. That sounds sexy.
You got the voice.
Kind. You are very kind. Thank you, Joy.
You got the voice. So, Joy, now let's backtrack to Mobile a little bit, because I'm sure now this comedy that came out of you probably was in utero. It existed. So, as a young child, what was it like in Mobile? Were you doing comedy, or were you some type of introvert and you just blossom, or what?
Yeah, my mama said you better take your blank to school, sit down, and shut up. And that's what I did.
I hear you.
Yeah, I was scared of her. So yeah, I wasn't trying to be funny in school. And honestly, people told me I was funny in college. Again, I wasn't trying to be funny. I'm just telling you that person looked crazy. Why we doing this right here? Oh, if a crazy thought popped in my mind, I just said it. And so yeah. So I was just trying to think of what else could I do. Because again, the church I was at, the pastor was like, believe everybody, he wanted all his members to be business owners, to pray and ask God what kind of witty inventions and business ventures. So I said, well, let me try this clean comedy, because my daughter was young. So I said, I got to be a role model for her. I didn't want to be a traditional comedian and then cursing, but then people be like, you ain't no real Christian, because we tend to do that. We see the rappers saying the B's and the W's, and then when they win an award, give glory to God. We like, why you don't even know Jesus? So
first give it up to God.
Right. You just got through spiking that thing, and you tell me giving glory to God. I don't want to be that. So then, when I'm starting the comedy, again, it's all about being different. How can you create your lane and run it, right? So everybody else was cursing. I said, I'm going to be a clean comedian. Then I got to thinking, wait a minute. I made a business card, right now I figured I was going to be a comedian, and made the letters big because it wasn't nothing to put on it, and especially the brochure. But the Black community, we have events every single week at church. Somebody having a pastor's anniversary, pastor's aid board, first lady having a birthday. We always have the deaconess day. We make up days. So I said, if I start promoting to the Black church, I can just build my audience just in the churches on the events alone. And that is what sustained me and put my daughter through college and pay for them band fees, just doing comedy shows.
Yeah.
But you got to tell them churches quit paying people off the love offering. I want to get paid off that second offering.
No, off the payroll. They got it.
Yeah,
they got it. 50. Yeah. But Joy, that is interesting how you say growing up, of course, and you all that are thinking, her mama was like that. Yeah, that's how mamas was back then. And you bet not better. You bet not. Roll your eyes, say nothing. And Lord Jesus, you better not stomp. That was ground. Right. So you found your comedy side just really when you got to college and folks telling you, oh, you're funny, and you decided, hey, let me tap into this.
Yeah. But here's the thing though. My whole family, we sit around and we laugh and joke. Mm-hmm. So my mom was just saying that I was the smart one who learned how to make money from it. And the rest of us just had a good time doing it. But yeah, like I said, I wasn't sitting around trying to, let me tell you this. No. Mm-mm.
Yeah. Someone just chimed in. Floyd just chimed in and said, we love the bus ride.
Oh, was Floyd on the bus with us?
Yeah. So what we need to do is we need to set one up. We need to broadcast live from the bus.
Oh no, that'll be awesome. So I guess y'all have to do the talking part live when everybody's off the bus, because that bus get to be jumping sometimes. And I go live and I show y'all what I can show y'all, because people need their jobs. You can't be putting everybody's business out in the street.
Oh, we know that'll get you. They'll fire you. Look, some of them be looking for a reason anyway, so you don't need to add to it. You don't need to add to it. Yeah, for sure. For sure. So Joy, the bus. So how long the bus been back up and running?
So we stopped in March and slowly started back in August. And so I was surprised that people reached out and want to take the tour, which was a blessing. And it was slow going. So it started out like 4 people. And then, maybe 2 weeks later, I may have had 5 people. And then after that, it was 3 people. And I'm like, this ain't a blessing. But I knew I had to do something. I was afraid and they were afraid. And then eventually, by the time at the end of the year, folks was like, look, we've been to roll out. We've been around each other. And when the vaccines came out, I have to stop people at 17, because I'm like, the restaurant shortage, it is a real thing.
Right.
So, because I support the locals, it's about trying to get everybody in there, still be able to allow them to serve their regular customers while they serve my guests. But the beautiful thing about it is that none of my restaurant partners have told me that I could not come back. So I thought that was amazing, because I also realized during COVID that without them, I don't have a business.
True.
Because I built my business off of them. But yeah, so they're amazing. I love them to pieces. I've been able to pick up some new people, so it's been great. And it's always good because it's a tool to help them as well, because new people find out about them.
And you know what, Joy, you mentioned some key. I think one thing, as bad as COVID has been, I tell people there are a lot of blessings in COVID, in that it made people realize how we're really dependent on each other. Right. We're not independent at all. Like, you decided to showcase these restaurants where you're helping them, but it's also helping you with your comedy and building your fan base. And as you said, when you go and showcase all these different restaurants, they can put it on their Facebook, and folks come into town say, hey, Joy said this was good, so I'm going to check out this restaurant. So that's a good thing. That's a good thing.
Yeah, so let me go back. I mean, I see them in there, or either they'll tag me on social media and say, yeah, me and my folks just went there. Thanks for the recommendation. And there's also another group of people, they will never get on that bus, but they're going to watch what I post on social media. So either way it goes, it's a win for the restaurants, because I know that a lot of them work so hard. They put their whole life savings and into this business, and whatever I can do to try to help them keep their doors open, then to me, I'm already blessed with that.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, you have joined in. You're just coming on. And for those who have already been on, Conversation is Art, the Val and Val Show. And we have our special guest, comedian Joy. We want you to follow comedian Joy at Eat, Drink, Ride with comedian Joy, Joy, YouTube. And you can also catch her on Twitter at comedian Joy. You can find us on Facebook as well. Conversation is Art, YouTube, and Facebook. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, thank you again for joining us. Welcome again, Joy.
Hey, it's a pleasure. So, Val and Valton, y'all want to hear something that's probably a shock? I probably shouldn't say this on here, but I'm going to say it anyway.
Say it anyway. You've been drinking.
Well, I ain't had enough to drink. But let me just say this right here. So, most people know me as the queen of clean comedy, because I did. I was a clean comedian. But I'm 50 and I own 2 buses and deal with people. I just need to be comedian Joy. Because people make me talk in known tongues.
Yeah. I feel you.
So I just decided in my mind that in 20 years from now, you're going to be like, Joe, why you still wearing your mask? So y'all can't read my lips from cussing. Because people will make me. I used to use the word precocious, but not the words they come out. Because I just be thinking, for real, what is wrong with people?
Yeah, I know, right? I remember that precocious you used to do a long time ago.
I did too. I watched that.
With Leo Taylor, when I first heard it, you was on Leo Taylor's show.
Yeah. Oh my God. Man, that's been forever.
That's been like 25 years ago.
Yeah. But you know what, Joy? You take my pastor, he said, we have to pray when we want to lay unholy hands on people.
Man, what you talking about?
Because they will take you there. Well, hopefully, you would think, and I hope, and probably not, COVID COVID should cause some folks to have just chilled out, to realize, okay, why y'all taking this stuff too serious? I know for me, having been, I'm working from home and I get to work from home permanently. So that's a blessing in COVID. But it just made me reevaluate some things like, you know what? The dishes can stay in the sink. The house ain't got to be spotless because life can be over so fast. So we so busy doing that we don't sit back and enjoy each other. Valter just last night, I posted about my son having an accident. And when Valter saw it, my phone rang. And I didn't even think about it. I said, oh, Valter comes like, hey, he was like, your son all right? That meant a lot to me, just him stopping to, pick up the phone. So you would think we would just exhale. I know, but some folks.
I care. I'm a very caring guy.
let me go get my oil. Let me go get my oil and lay hands on you.
Because some folks will sound praying for you. They don't even say nothing. They just keep scrolling.
Right.
They be lying.
Right.
Or either this. How you doing today? Well, I'm just really. Well, I'll talk to you later.
Yeah, right. Exactly. Or call to tell you their problem.
Right.
Call to tell you their problem.
I can't tell you my problem because you're telling me your problem.
Yeah.
It's like we want to out-problem each other.
Right. But in the grand scheme of things, the three of us, if you just look at the scope of where we are in our lives and in this space, we're truly a blessed people.
Amen.
We're truly a blessed people. I mean, Joy, I remember somebody tried to out you about the buses and all that sort of stuff on BBJ, I think it was.
Yeah.
But look at you now. Look at you now. It's a rubber band. You bounce back. Why? Because you're resilient. Exactly. Valerie has been standing in the front lines in the ER and doing all the other stuff with medical, doing COVID. We are a blessed people and our families are blessed.
Right.
Okay, now, Valter, straighten that out. I wasn't in the front lines of COVID.
Well,
okay.
I
was supporting them, but I was in the front lines of the HIV crisis, so I know what it's like to go and take care of folks and not wonder. Yeah, so but look, I wanted to straighten that up for somebody to say, I know she ain't been in COVID. I've outed myself, but I have been supporting COVID.
If I said it, then it meant what I said.
You heard
right? You heard me. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Valter said I did it. Now deal with him.
Now, call me if you don't like it. 205-370-7805. Ooh, y'all.
You heard.
I love y'all out there in Facebook land. We just having a little fun. You know what, guys? We are getting ready for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Yes.
Woo-woo. Y'all better come over to the crib because we gonna have some stuff going on. You hear that, LaSheree? You got
what you have going on? Some food, some drinking. I know you like to cook.
Oh, I love to cook, baby. Ooh.
What's your favorite thing you like to cook? See, you need to let me come over there and taste test some of your food. I gotta see the food.
Come by Saturday. Come by next Saturday. I'm probably gonna do a beef brisket, a salmon or a trout, some beef ribs, some steaks, some chicken, a turkey, some all kind of stuff.
Okay. Let it use you.
LaSheree said she ain't told you to announce that all over the world.
Hey, but I didn't give an address, so it don't matter.
They'll find you. Hey, when it comes to food, folks will find you.
Well, they'll call. We don't mind. We love feeding people. That's one of the joys of life.
What?
Having friends.
You love feeding. Now, I'm just not finding this out. You like to feed people, and I like to be fed.
Really? All right, I'll send you the link so you can find us.
See, I'm the type of person I will show up.
Yeah, good. Somebody was saying I was waiting on that address. Who is Yowanda?
Yowanda Knight. Hey, Yowanda. Conversation is art at Gmail. Send a sister a little note and I'll hook you up. But now I'm gonna put my Cash App in there first.
You're right.
Look, LaSheree say I'm used to it. She said she just used to it.
Right. She just probably wrap up a little plate and put it in the back of the refrigerator.
Exactly, back in the refrigerator. Right. But ladies and gentlemen, we're so glad you all joined us tonight. We've got conversations out going on. And we're going to continue this party because, the funny thing about this is that it started with not necessarily political. And now we've grown to this platform. And now we're looking to have a Veterans Day program. We're going to have a Thanksgiving program, and we're also going to have a Christmas program. I think Peter O'Moore is going to come on December 24th or whatever that date may be, that Thursday night. And I may even sing What Child Is This?
It ain't no maybe. He gonna sing.
You need it back up.
Yeah. In fact, I want to try to do the concert in our living room with the Three Stools and the quartet style, the lead singer and the Three Stools, and people will be here, that sort of thing. So we're just gonna blast it out for the end of the year.
Hey, I just want the one line in my mind. I'm gonna be ready then.
That's the Temptation. In my mind. Yeah, I hear you.
Oh, I sing it now. Yeah. Hey, you got the line about me. Merry Christmas.
We're getting ready. And we're actually lining up a special tribute for our veterans on November 11th. We found a homegrown, phenomenal, talented young lady who I'm not going to name right now because we want to do a build up to it that is going to give us a concert. So we're just trying to mix up some things, add some more fun things that you all can just enjoy. Because y'all, we just need to, when we get off work, have time to just have some time to just relax and just don't even have to worry about anything at all. Right. So that's a great thing. Now, Joy, let's go back and talk about food. So if I wanted some just down home soul food like our ancestors cooked, what would you recommend?
Probably I'll send you over to Jake's Soul Food Cafe and let you get some of them turkey necks over there. I ate turkey necks that come with some rice and some gravy with these hands right here in my car.
Oh, wow. Wow. Is that the juice that's dried up on your arm?
Yes, that's what it is. Oh, my God, them turkey necks so good. All you got to do is use your 2 fingers and pour that meat off right there. And then the green.
You know what? I don't live that far from Jake's, and I've never had the turkey neck. So
okay. But you've eaten that before, though, right?
Yes.
Okay,
that's I go to.
Yeah.
I had to relax.
Now, the turkey necks are off the chain. But I'll tell you what, I have a recipe for a sauce that I use for my turkey necks in my Instapot.
All right now.
Somebody may need to holler at a brother.
Oh, gotcha.
Hollering at a brother.
Well, Val, I'm like you now, y'all. If y'all don't know about the Instapot and cooking stuff like that, you need to go buy one. You need to own one of those.
I bought an Instapot last year, but when I first started seeing people talk about it, Joy's a little square, right? I spend too much time eating. And my mama just told me to stay out of trouble, so I'm real nerdy. So I kept hearing people talk about Instapot. I'm like, is this drugs? What is this? I thought it was weed, but then I figured out it was a cooking gadget. So anyway, I went and got one. And one time I wanted some oxtails because I know I had bought some oxtails. When some cut up bones in the freezer, I didn't read the package. I posted a picture of my oxtails. Somebody said they look like turkey necks. I went and got that package out the trash, and it sure was turkey necks.
Yep, that's funny. That's funny you say that because I'm not going to call her name, but I prepared some turkey necks in the Instapot. And the young person came. Well, she's really not that young. She's in her 40s. She came over for dinner. And she said, "These are some good oxtails." I'm like, "This is the poor man oxtail."
Yeah,
just look at that.
Yeah.
But anyway, that Instapot works wonders. But Joy, give us some comedy. Give us something crazy to laugh at. Come off the cuff.
Off the cuff? Oh shoot, we would have kept talking. I probably could have said something.
So right, but now I put you on the spot.
Yeah. All that put me on the spot stuff. But look, for real, this could be comical to somebody, but I do want to ask a question. Y'all was talking about them veterans. I'm glad y'all got the lady, but y'all ain't gonna have no single veterans on there.
Yeah.
I got a couple friends on there. We all trying to get hooked up. Can you have a rich veteran section on there, and then I could write the number down, need to get back on here with them?
We will put that on our to-do list.
Yeah, right. See, this should be the veteran show for everybody. It may be some single ones out there looking for somebody. They may just need a friend for a couple of days. Somebody might really want to settle down. We don't want the veterans that want to have babies. We too old for that right there. We have the veterans too. Yeah. We don't need no tax credits.
Yeah, I think we can hook you
up. Okay, Joy, get some rich veterans and none that don't want children, no tax credits. Okay, we got you. We got
and
you.
The ones that we don't want them staying at their mama house either, because we ain't trying to get put out.
If you are a veteran staying at your mother's house, please don't call Joy.
Mama been saying, "Helper, why you still over here? You over here too much. You ain't got nowhere to stay."
Right. You ain't cooking? Yeah, we got it. Yeah. So make sure, Val, make sure you put it out there that if you are living alone and single, comedian Joy wants to holler at you to mingle.
Well, I'm gonna help out a little bit more with that description since I worked in the ER. Sane and single.
And got money. They don't need to be broke. Broke ain't sexy.
That sounds like a blue song. Broke ain't sexy. Back it up.
That's what I'm saying.
Look, how this do? Talk to the hands. Talk to the hands.
Broke ain't sexy.
Okay, so Joy, so tell everyone if they want to hang out with you on the bus, what do they need to do?
Yes, go to the website. Everything is on the website. See, some of y'all don't like reading, but guess what? Reading is a blessing. Because see, you know what? But let me tell you for real though. Sometimes I have to
reading is a blessing.
It is. It's a blessing. Because that way when y'all inbox me, you don't have to ask me all them questions. Yeah. But I'm going to say that I'm grateful because sometimes I wake up at 6:30. Folks be the inbox me wanting to know about the tour. I be want to say, why you ain't watching your face this time of morning? I even got missed phone calls before 8 o'clock. Don't y'all have to bathe, brush your teeth, go fix you some breakfast, eat some grits. Do something. But on the flip, I say I'm grateful that people are thinking about coming on my tour that time of night. So yes, everything is on the website. You can come with a group or you can come with one or two of your friends, but it's the most amazing time. But let me tell these people who I don't want on the bus. The people that's bigger than me with all these food allergies. Because you eat something, y'all know. Don't come here talking about what you don't eat. You can't be twice my size talking about you don't eat this and that. Oh, you eating something. Can't stand them people. I don't eat no beef or pork. Well, you eating a whole lot of chicken. You gonna cut back on some of that. You can't eat no seafood. Wait,
Joy, you know what, Joy? Okay, you brought up something very good. Okay, we're in a different world now. We have a lot of vegans. What is it? We have a lot of vegan.
You ain't ate that much cauliflower. Bad. You ain't seen these people. They ain't ate that much cauliflower. You gotta see them.
I'm talking about for the folks that may want to. Would you be able to arrange a vegan tour?
Look, these vegans don't come. I tried to do that one time. I had 2 vegans to book. So somebody called me and said they're gonna book the rest of the bus. And I'm telling you, she got an attitude with me. I told her I'm still going to accommodate you. And she got an attitude. When they gave her some wine and she saw she got her little vegetables, then she got happy. I'm like, girl, if you don't get some meat and sit on down. Yeah.
So look, if you're a vegan, Joy, I will accommodate you. The good thing, Birmingham is branching out a little more with the vegan option. So that's good. That's another base.
So yeah, all jokes aside, I do try to accommodate people. But if I ask people, if you have food allergies, you need to let me know early. Because don't get on the bus. I don't eat this. I don't want my food touching. I don't eat no soup. I took somebody to get some oxtails one time. That lady told me, I don't eat no soup. I didn't know oxtails was soup. So everybody fighting over her one little oxtail. I told her I don't eat no soup. I'm like, what? Yeah. So she want to order her some chicken wings. I try to take them to different places to explore different types of food. Next time take me to the hood. I just want some chicken wings. What? Wow. If I charge you $120 and all you ate was chicken wings, then you're gonna talk about me. This chicken wing too. I could have took myself to J Wings. Get an attitude. Now I got the air fixed on the bus. It's too cold on here. You can't turn it off. No, I can't, because this is as low as it goes. If the air wasn't working, this bus raggedy. You can't please me.
Right. It's amazing, isn't it? Yeah. It is amazing.
So listen, complainers, get yourself together and just come have fun. Just get yourself.
Well, don't come
and I'm
at
like
all.
You, Joe. You know, Joe, I tell people this. The point to me in going to different things like taste testing is to taste it, even if you may not like it. Right. At least try it out. You may discover there are some things that you really like. You know, now me, country girl, South Alabama like you, I never ate oxtails growing up. My mom and them cooked them, but I didn't. I didn't eat squash either.
Oh, I love squash.
That was something that I started eating later in life. And for those of you, I worked at Cooper Green. So Cooper Green used to have down home day. I mean, the UPS, FedEx, everybody parked in the middle of 6th Avenue when it was down home day with everything. And I probably was there 10 years before I actually said, well, let me just try, some oxtails. And they are really good. Now, I don't cook them at home because I even do all that. I just go around the corner to Jake's. We go around there.
And we go to Dalton's house.
Right. Come on to your house. You don't have to do anything to them other than just rinse them off, season them, and put them. That's nothing to do that. That's nothing.
I want you to do it for me. LaSherie, get on her.
Well,
that's right. She gonna show that right thigh. He gonna be in that kitchen with all them special seasonings, spices in there.
In the kitchen, cooking with stir fry.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's what that right thigh do to you.
Not on the right thigh, the left thigh too. Oh, I gotta go, y'all. Conversation is out. It's over, y'all. Valentine's.
I'm not fooling with you. We are lit tonight.
Do what?
I said we lit tonight. I said we lit tonight.
You know what? It's been a really good week. It has been a really good week. And and she's talking about I'm cooking right now. Yeah, baby, thank you.
That's what I'm. Yeah, baby, thank you, baby.
Yeah, baby.
But you know what though, for real, Valton, I'm gonna tell you this now. LaSherie, she can agree with me. Val, you're gonna agree with me too. Now, all men that cook, ain't they sexy when they cook? They're sexy. You don't even care if they ain't got but one eye, but they in their kitchen cooking and lay that meal up. It's good.
Okay, y'all.
One eye Willie in the kitchen.
Hey, look, y'all, I'm gonna share something with y'all. Did y'all notice she just called me Val? Now,
I think that was your name, Val.
No, I'm gonna share something with them. And I know we go by the Val Val Show, but that's more or less to her southern, down home South Alabama thing, because I laughed when I came to Birmingham. Growing up, I was Val, right? When I came to Birmingham, the big central city, I became Valerie. And it was, hey, Joy, it took me forever. No, it took me forever to respond to people. I'm like, who y'all calling Valerie? Because I've been called Val all my life. So I had to adjust to being called Valerie.
Yeah, she done got bougie now.
I know,
no,
right?
I'm just Val.
Using her whole name, Valerie.
I'm Valerie. See, she gonna hold that last part. I'm Valerie.
Valerie.
Well, look, look, about time I hit 6, I'll be Valeria.
See?
Oh, Lord. Hey, Valeria.
Shut up, Val, hush.
That sounds like some kind of medicine. If you have a rash or is your eye falling out, please put Valeria on it. If your toe is itchy, your booty swelling, put some Valeria on it. Does your elbow twitch?
Hey, look.
Does your stomach hurt?
LaSherie, I'm finna send your husband in the dining room, kitchen, wherever, so he can eat tonight because his blood sugar dropping.
But really, all seriousness aside, ladies and gentlemen, if the side effects make your toe itch, you have foot fungus, or your heel is peeling, put some Valeria on.
If your oxtails ain't cooked right, sprinkle a little Valeria on.
Right.
If
your food is bland and tastes like somebody else cooked it that's not from the country, put Valeria in it.
And hey, Valton, and due to inflation, it is no longer $7.99 a tube. It is now $12.99.
Right.
What do we call about this, Valeria?
Right. If you think you're catching COVID, please take some Valeria. I'm not joking about COVID, y'all. It's just a joke. All right.
Yeah, we have to put a disclaimer out there because everybody kind of touch a feeling. But y'all
get over it. Get over it. I don't care.
Hey, look, medicine. Hey, laughter is like a medicine. Some of y'all need to laugh. You really do. Just have a good belly laugh. That's what you need to break some anxiety.
Yeah, but the rest of the medicine out there named after black people, so Valeria, you can get it.
Right. What they call that stuff? Big Tari?
See?
Big Tosa. Is that what you trying?
Lou Nesta. You know that's our cousin name.
Yeah, exactly. Sound like you got something that's really going to take you out. Lou Nesta. Yeah.
For real,
Anyway.
for real,
Man.
for real.
Yeah.
Okay, so everyone,
Lou Nesta.
you all be sure to follow Joy. And if you want to go on the bus, read. She says a blessing. And it's also fundamental. And it would take you places that you would never be able to go sometime in your lifetime.
Amen.
A good book and read.
Not safely anyway.
And you know, she still is practicing COVID safety on these tours, so don't come on there.
You better wear that mask. And let me tell you, like, so we sanitize every time you get on the bus. So like, we go to 5 restaurants, we getting off 5 times, and this one man, he gonna instead of him opening his hand, he gonna turn it backwards. Okay, you think I'm playing with you? I sprayed the back of his hands because I ain't playing with you.
Right. You should have sprayed his eyes.
Like, why you acting ignorant like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know what? Do like some folks do. You don't want to follow these rules. Get off. You know, the plane will. Look, we thought the plane would just taxi from the runway back to the door. Now we've learned that the plane will land at the nearest airport to get you off if you're not doing what you're supposed to do. So
I'm playing with these jokers, and I will have to say we do take strict protocols. We ask people to wear the mask. We sanitize. We wipe the bus down when people in a restaurant. I have an air purification unit on there. And I thank God each and every tour that no one has called me to say that they think they got it off the bus.
Good.
That's good.
Oh, yeah,
That's
we
good.
just do the best we can do. And, you know, I want people to take this seriously. But I ain't taking my mask off because one lady, she was like, let everybody see who you are. I'm like, I take it off outside. I ain't taking it off in here.
No, show them a picture. Show them a picture of you.
I'm like, the picture on the bus, you better look at that picture.
Right.
I still look the same. Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Yeah. That's awesome, Joy. I'm very proud of you. You stayed the course and you're being prosperous. You know, and prosperity is not necessarily always connected to money. You know, you have your health, you have your joy. And it's wonderful that your parents gave you that name because you are full of joy. You know,
for sure.
that draws everybody to you. Everybody to you. I mean, your personality is so warm and you're just a person. You're just a wonderful person. Yeah. Hey, I said all that stuff because I said all that stuff because your check cleared today.
Okay, so we got to wrap this back around. Dozer Heights, I'm in the movie. When can I see me in the movie? I'm ready to see. Did you make me look small in the movie?
So I'm glad you asked the question. We are beginning to film Welcome to Dozer Heights again the 13th of November. So the episode in which you're in is episode 2, really, but it's really episode 1 because we got a pilot out there. So your episode won't be seen until March of next year because we have to shoot 2 through 6 between November 13th and February 2022. They've already asked me,
So you got a lot of work to do.
Yeah, so they've already asked me to go ahead and start writing for season 2. So
can
I ask for one more favor?
Sure.
The cameraman, he didn't want to put that microphone down my shirt. Can your next one be want to put it down my shirt? You know, I be trying to get my excitement on with the team.
Sure. But you have to, separate some things in order for them to get the microphone down there.
I was ready for it. That was the highlight of being in the show.
Hey, I think he was scared. He was a young guy. Look, he wasn't ready for
No, he said, you ain't about to me too me up in here. I'm just starting out in my career. I ain't falling for the hokey doke. I don't blame it. Smart young man. Look,
you start getting him too old. You gotta wait for the pill to kick in. He was over 18, so I wasn't going to jail.
Oh Lord. She said when
you too old, you gotta wait for the pill to kick in. He doesn't care. Hey, that's right, gentlemen. Be safe.
Hey, Valerie, she said you got to wait for the pill to kick in when you get older. So, older gentlemen, if you have to wait for the pill to kick in, that means you're taking the blue pill, the green pill, or the. So when you get a certain age,
reel it back in. See, y'all told me to tell some jokes. I'm gonna have to reel it back in now. People gonna be like,
you good. You good. You know, it's a mess when you have to take a pill to pee, a pill to stop peeing, a pill to go to sleep, a pill to wake up, a pill to do everything. It's bad.
But if you had some Valeria, you wouldn't need all of that.
But you wouldn't need that. Put some Valyria on it.
Listen, you all, I promise you, if they come out with some name there, we got it documented. We suing. We gonna get paid. I'm gonna share with y'all too. They still our name. We gonna get paid.
Well, you know what? I guarantee you next week they're gonna have something called Valyria.
Yeah, they will. Then they'll be like, oh no, we've had this in the works for no, you did. You had it on October 21st.
Yep, exactly.
2021.
It's an eye drop.
I know for sure.
It cures illnesses. It's got all kind of stuff. But ladies and gentlemen, check this out. The time is drawing nigh. It's 7:45, and we have had a tremendous time with comedian Joy. She's also on the bus tour, y'all. Check her out. Let me tell you something. You know what? I had a conversation earlier tonight with a gentleman who is a contender for a Grammy.
Mm-hmm.
And what I was saying to him was that we don't support each other enough.
Mm-hmm.
We talk about that week in and week out, week in and week out. And we have people in positions that can support.
Yeah.
That can send a simple text message or hit the like, share button, but they won't do it. It doesn't cost anything to do that.
Mm-hmm.
But we have a comedian, a businesswoman, an entrepreneur who is doing her thing, and she's taking her time out. And we thank you so much for gracing us with your presence tonight. But Birmingham, Alabama, and beyond, book Joy. Book
for
Joy.
Sure.
Book Joy. Book Joy. Book Joy. Book Joy.
Ooh, 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 ooh,
You know, so it's important, really, folks, to let me just cut to the chase. So we got the Birmingham Squadron coming to town, right? We got the World Games. Has any of those folks contacted you, Joy?
No.
Okay, that's my point. So, folk, if you're listening, and if you got some friends who are connected to any other organizations that have something around this, book Joy. There are going to be a ton of people that's going to want to have some entertainment, whether it's comedic entertainment or riding somewhere to get some food and enjoying their family and friends and their newfound friends and the folks that they're bringing in with them. Book Joy. Why not?
For sure.
It just makes sense.
Sororities, fraternities, all these civic groups, etc., church groups. This is what we need to do. We got to support each other.
We need to celebrate our own folk. All right? And stop being cheap trying to call Joy for the hookup. I got 15 people, but I don't want to pay for 10. Go ahead, Joy, take it away. I know you got something to say about it.
Preaching now. You preaching. You preaching.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't bless that hookup ministry. Yeah, I just can't. Because guess what? If I give you the hookup on the amount of food you get, then they want to talk about me. If that bus don't move because the gas pump didn't hook me up, y'all want to talk about me. So no, we don't do that.
Right.
And you know, one thing that I learned early on is, and I share this with young entrepreneurs, you have to know your audience. And the first time that you turn down what you think is an opportunity, it feels like, oh my God. But guess what? That will start to be that's a starting point of you attracting the people who are supposed to be your audience.
Right. Know your worth. Know your worth.
Yeah.
Everybody's not going to be a customer. Everybody's not
you know
be
what?
A customer.
That's funny because I was telling Lottie and some friends earlier tonight that what was I telling them? I forgot what I was gonna say.
LaSharie, fix this plate, baby. We finna log off because that blood sugar getting lower and lower.
But you know, people try to. I know, right? People try to give you what they want to pay you.
Yeah.
But you have to demand what you're worth.
Right.
And if they don't, and you know, everybody's not going to be your customer. That's what I was saying. That I'm surprised. I was surprised that I wasn't getting as much business out of Birmingham on the voiceover side. But then I discovered that everybody doesn't like my voice.
Who wouldn't like that voice right there?
Well, you got a group, you got a segment of people that don't like a man's voice. A strong black man's voice.
I won't say nothing in this public forum.
Yeah. That'd be a sidebar.
Yeah. But what I'm saying
ladies and gentlemen.
But everybody just don't like certain things, and they got to pick and choose, and that's cool. That's why you have a market and a target audience.
Right. For sure. Well, look, Joy, we enjoyed you. We are gonna look. We're gonna sign off here so we can let Valton get some food before he pass out. I want him to pass out of it from low blood sugar. But before we go, ladies, we gotta advertise something first. So just sit back and watch this. Hey, this is our booking guru here, Carter. And you can contact him if you want to be on the show. Know somebody want to be on the show. Y'all pray for him too, because his primary job got him working hard, and we need him to have a break. And you can follow us on all of these platforms right here, of course. Our Gmail, conversationistart@gmail. If you can remember Conversation is Art and the Val Val Show, you can find us on any of these platforms. So
that's right.
It's been a great night. Joe, I just want to tell you about them both. Like I said, I've had a stressful weekend finding that one of my dear coworkers lost her only child suddenly. And then another good friend of mine found out she may have a terminal illness. That was all. And then that was Monday, Tuesday. Then yesterday, my son was in what could have been a terrible accident, but he just ended up with one little scratch on his arm from the airbag. So despite all of that, I still have joy.
Amen.
Still have joy. So tonight has just really been a great stress releaser for me, because I was thinking like, oh, I got to do this show. How I'm going to get through. And Joy, when you came over with that smile, look, as beautiful as my girl, we need to do a photo glam with this beautiful smile.
See, I got all these toofuses up in here.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
So, Valton, you want to close us out?
Well, I think you just did. Normally we would close out with something jovial, but I think it is important to note that we lost a giant this week in General Colin Powell.
Yes.
Our prayers and thoughts are out to his family and friends, and to your family, Valerie, for the son who has been involved in a car accident. And we just want to lift up everybody. That's what it's all about, lifting each other up. All right.
Sure.
So Facebook, YouTube, we've enjoyed Comedian Joy. I ain't kidding with you. You better book her, Joy. Let me know if they don't book you.
I sure will.
Yeah, because Val gonna pick up a slack.
Y'all have a good night, and we'll see you all next week.